Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Group. And yeah, I'm so happy today because after so long, I'm joining you right now again today to actually talk about a very interesting topic, a topic that many of you have actually been asking, especially those who are into study permit or those who are trying to work on their schooling. And as you know, it we always schedule to start our live QAs every day by 3 p.m. West African time or 10 a.m. Ontario time daily. So if you have any questions, kindly drop it on the comments or the chat section today. I know we have actually taken so long to actually start or continue these sessions. I do apologize because we have had so much to actually do these few days. But that being said, today we are scheduled to actually talk about the question 252. And the question is actually about as the question goes, how to go about writing letter of intent and the choice of school in Canada. It was asked by Omolara Fagbore from Nigeria. And yeah, the questions are always extracted from the M.M.M, the Make Money and Migrate to Canada in 2023 webinar Q&As we had earlier. So yes, when it comes to writing intention letters, letter of intent, or you understand, letter, because we have different kinds of letter of intent. When it comes to the letter of intention to reside in a particular province, be it Ontario, for instance, under the provincial nominee program route, that one is for permanent residency. But when it comes to letter of intent for you to show that yes, you want to actually study in this particular school, you understand, that is more of like a statement of purpose. So when it comes to a statement of purpose, there are ways you write it in order to get that admission and in order to convince the visa officer that truly the reason why you stated that you want to come into Canada will be fulfilled when you are being given that, or when you are finally given that study permit. So in order not to waste time when talking about this, I would say you can actually go on this link and download our Canada immigration checklist. It is a free checklist. We are giving it right now for free because the threshold of 100 downloads have not been met. So you can actually check through that and see how exactly we wrote, or we told you, or we educated you on, we trained you on how you can actually write your statement of purpose. Do you understand? Because in that checklist, which you can download freely for now, you understand, it shows you step-by-step guide how you can actually use technology to actually develop your statement of purpose for any school whatsoever, for any program you want to do, for anything you want to do. But in order not to just leave this be this way, I would still state that when you are wanting to write your letter of intent, the very few things you need to take cognizance of is firstly the school. And that takes us to the choice of school. Why exactly did you choose that school and not all other schools to actually study in? Another thing is the province. What fascinated you to that province that shows that yes, when you get there, you would appreciate studying in the school around that province or around that vicinity, and you love to kind of, you understand, exploit to benefit your academic, you understand, qualifications. Another thing which we have talked about is your academic qualifications. What did you have previously? Or which level of experience or years of experience do you have in which particular niche do you have previously? Even if you are changing careers, moving from one career to another, Canada immigration officers or visa officers would like to see the link between what you have been doing before and what you want to do now. So if, for instance, you are like me, you studied linguistics in school and now you want to go into technology, linguistics and IT is totally different. But if you have years of experience, you understand, or even at least who has months of experience showing that you have been into technology one way or the other, even if it is true volunteerism, you have to state it in the statement of purpose that yes, you have been into this for some time and you would like to go fully into it. And with that way, they will see you as someone that is actually serious about it. And if, for instance, you have experience or academic background in it, you need to show maybe, for instance, your dissertation you have written before, or your project you have written before, thesis you have written before. You understand the grades that you had in your previous academic certification to show that yes, you are indeed ready for the new phase, maybe be the master's program or the postgraduate degree diploma program, even PhD program that you would actually take up after, you understand, after your first degree. So I need you to note something. When it comes to the letter of intent, you can actually write a letter of intent that would be convincing to the visa officer and would note that yes, you are really a good candidate for this program, or to the admission officer and to show that you are really someone that they need in that particular program or in that particular faculty. And you could write a statement of intent or purpose, statement of purpose that would make them feel as if you are just trying to be an imposter. You understand? So you need to tailor your statement of purpose in such a way that it would actually work for you instead of against you. So again, download our Canada immigration checklist on the website link A.O.S abroad /free Canada relocation checklist. Is a free checklist. No amount is actually required from you, and it is going to educate you on how you can actually get to write your statement of purpose. And when it comes to the choice of school in Canada, if you are boxed well, if you when I mean boxed, when I'm talking that's when I'm talking about funding. If you have quite a lot of funding, you can go to any school, be it the university, the polytechnic, or the college. But if you don't really have much, you want to save up on your college fees or your schooling fees, you would have to go to colleges because that's generally much more cheaper than universities. You understand? And again, you have to look at the school that has the kind of program that you want to apply to. And another thing is again that people always fail to actually take cognizance of is that the fact that a school is a DLI, designated learning institute, does not mean that that school offers or that program in that school offers what we know as postgraduate work permit. So you have to check. And how will you check? You check the DLI list, which I'm going to also share their link with you right now. You check the DLI link to make sure that the program you're applying for is one in a DLI that designated learning institute are institutes that are accredited, registered by the federal government of Canada that allows people to come into Canada to study. You understand? International students mostly. Again, a DLI, the fact that the school is on a DLI list does not mean that it has postgraduate work permit. And that postgraduate work permit would allow you to work after your schooling in Canada. So you have to make sure that the DLI you are choosing is a school that allows postgraduate work permits, you understand, and allows you to work whilst you are what? Whilst you are studying in Canada. And lastly, for those of you who are coming through the temporary work permit right now, note that once you are a temporary worker in Canada, you can actually school without needing to apply for study permits, which is a new initiative that was brought about by the Minister of IRCC. He allows right now, you understand, Canada allows right now for temporary foreign workers to actually study, whether be it online or be it part-time in their school or even full-time, you understand, whilst they are working without necessarily going to apply for study permits again. So you can take advantage of that if you are still a temporary foreign worker in order to actually boost your employability in Canada. So thank you very much. I hope you did get value from that. If you did, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit on the notification bar to get notified anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. And I do hope to see you in the next Q&A sessions. Do have a lovely day and bye for now.